Hey guys, Marilyn here. In today's video, I wanted to go ahead and show you how to cut your Linds Handmade Purse Pal using your die cutting machine. Now, I've already downloaded my file. So once you purchase the file, you will get a downloadable file, which includes the SVG files. If you're using Windows, you'll type down here to search. Usually your downloads folder is in File Explorer. If you select File Explorer, you'll see once you click on Downloads that you'll find this Purse Pal pattern zip folder inside of there. So just go ahead and drag it and drop it to your desktop. Now, I've already downloaded my pattern, and it's right here in a zip folder. Now, you cannot upload files into a software program or anywhere directly from the zip file. You have to extract those files or remove the files that you need from that zipper folder first. It's called a zip file, but it looks like a zipper. So double click on the zip file, and you'll see that there's files for the Brother Scan and Cut, Cricut files, Silhouette Studio files, and of course your paper pattern and instructions. And for Mac users, there's this thing here. I don't know what it is. I'm a Windows user, so I'm ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this Cricut file here that says Cricut Files SVG. And I'm just going to drag and drop that to my desktop. I like working off my desktop because it's easily accessible and I know exactly where I'm going to find my files. So let's go ahead and exit out of the zip folder here. I'm going to move that away because I don't need that anymore. We're actually going to work off the files that are in here. So if you double click that, now you have your pattern pieces that you can actually cut with your die cutting machine. Again, I'm a Cricut user and I've downloaded or extracted the Cricut files. So in this folder, we have the exterior slip pocket, the exterior zipper pocket, the liner fabric, and the snap closure. So with regards to the liner fabric, there is a hack for that. I did do a video on how to cut that glitter HTV for the inside of that pocket, but you don't have to do the HTV if you don't want to. You can certainly use fabric. So if you're cutting this with your Cricut die cutting machine, the Maker, you can use your rotary cutting tool for the fabric. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up my design space. All right, so let's open up a canvas here. All right, so here's my canvas. You do have to purchase the pattern to get all the measurements and everything, so I've removed my grid from here. So the first thing you want to do is click the upload button here. As you can see, I've already cut this pattern piece out before using my Cricut Maker, and it cut it flawlessly. But for tutorial purposes, I wanted to show you how to upload your files. So the first thing you want to do is select Upload Image, select Browse, and I'm going to double click on Desktop because I know that's where I left this folder. I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to select Exterior Slip Pocket. I'm going to go ahead and open that. There it is. I'm going to select it again, hit Upload, and now that's gone into my recent uploads. I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to hit Add to Canvas. All right, so the first thing I want to do is ungroup these. Okay, and then we're going to move this out of the way. And so this one here, now all your pattern pieces are going to have a 1-inch square. if they import into your software as 1 inch, you know that your file size is correct. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that. I'm going to hide this file because I want to continue to upload the rest of my pieces. So we're going to select Upload Image, Browse, and select the exterior zipper pocket and hit Open. And I'm just going to do the same process for all the pieces, and we'll go from there. So we know this piece is correct because this one is 1 inch. So that confirms that my pattern piece is also the right size. So we're going to exit out of that because we don't need it. Now, again, I do have a hack for this video on how to cut the lining piece out of glitter HTV instead of having to use fabric for the inside. Again, if you do want to cut this piece out of fabric, you do need to use your rotary cutting tool in your Cricut Maker. So let's go ahead and upload that one. Select it, add to canvas. I'm going to ungroup it right away just so I can get these pieces out of the way. We know that this one, once again, is 1 inch, and this piece is correct because my little box came in as 1 inch. So we're going to hide that again. And so now we're going to upload the last piece, which is the snap tab. Now, when I was initially uploading this, I thought you could do a hack for this snap closure as well. So instead of cutting 2 of these for your snap closure, especially if your fabric vinyl is a little thick, you're going to eventually have several layers to sew together. So you could essentially do that HTV hack to the snap closure as well. I think the easiest way would be to take 2 pieces of scrap, vinyl or and HTV, press those, heat press those together, and then just cut 1 of these snap closures for your snap closure. It'll thin it out a little bit. So we'll go ahead and select this. This is 1 inch, so this is correct. So we'll hide those pieces. And so this is 1 inch, so we know the other pieces were correct. And so I'm going to go ahead and hide that. So now we have all our pieces imported into Design Space. So let's go ahead and start cutting these pieces out on the Maker. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and cut out the pattern pieces. But real quick, this is what my purse pal looks like. This vinyl I got from somebody on Etsy, and they're tiny little princesses. Super cute. When I purchased this, I saw that they had larger scale Disney princesses and then the smaller scale. I believe I bought the smaller scale because this is such a small item. I wanted to be able to see as many little princesses in the item itself. So I did edge coat the entire wallet as well on the edges. I did forget to sand it down after I put the base coat on, so it might have a couple little bumps here and there like that. Could have been filed a little better, but I did edge coat my snap tab also before I sewed it together. So this is what mine looked like, and as you can see, I did a back stitch there because I was like, oops, wait, I'm supposed to pull the threads in the back. But the other ones have been pulled in the back. So and then I was debating what color stitching or thread am I going to do on here. So I went ahead and did something as close to the pink canvas on the back. And this pink glitter canvas is from my Punk Broderie. So, and I did put, I put Ollie Fun material for the back of my credit card slots. it's a little chunky, so I'm going to try to find something that is a little less chunky or less thick. The Olifant, the only reason why I have that is because I was using that for the inside of my masks when I started making masks when the pandemic hit. And so because it's a water repellent item, I figured this would be an extra layer of protection. But as time progressed and it got warmer out, they were a little hard to breathe in because it was a lot hotter. Yeah, so I'll show you what that Olifant material looks like. You don't want to iron it because it will melt. It is, I believe, a polypropylene fabric. So let me grab that real quick. All right, so here's the Olifant material. This is actually what I put inside all my masks. So it's a little flat on one side, and you can see it's debossed or embossed there on that side. So you can see the little bit of texture there. And like I said, you can't iron this because it will melt. But this is what I have in my credit card slot. So I had a roll and then I started cutting these, but for some reason my lengths actually came out about 4 to 5 inches shorter. So what I had to do was I cut another little piece off and I stitched it together and then just finger pressed the seam open, and then I continued the credit card slot process. But this is what the Olifant material looks like. They sell it by the yard, and they also sell it in rolls. I bought the rolls from Wally World, and I believe I saw some of this too at Hobby Lobby. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I've been debating on what I want to cut my purse pal out of. So I have, sorry about that, this vinyl, and I'll do another video of some of the vinyl and fabrics that I've gotten recently. Here's a little sneak peek of some fabric that I got. And then so this vinyl here, oh, I keep hitting this. This vinyl here I got from a lady online on Facebook. She's in Canada, but her quality of vinyls are absolutely top-notch, amazing quality. So this is what the back of it looks like. And as you can see, they're not too thick. So this would be nice to cut on the Cricut Maker. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and then for the pocket, I think with this fabric here, I want to go ahead and use this vinyl here that I got. It is a heat activated vinyl. So this will be super cute on the other side. So let's go ahead and get this beauty right here set up to cut these Purse Pal pattern pieces. I don't know why this is opening so slow, but let me get this right so I don't have to pull on the door. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my exterior slip pocket. I'm going to search bonded. Denim bonded is what works best for me. So that's the one that I'm going to select, and we're going to hit done. Make sure mirror is turned on, which it is. And so, do I need to do more pressure on this? I can't remember. We're going to hit more pressure. I'm a little concerned as far as how this one is going to cut because it is a little more flexible than the one I actually already have in the machine. But we're going to go ahead and send this one. No tool required in clamp A, fine point blade. Okay, so I'm ready to go over here. Let me unzoom. All right, so my machine is blinking. As you can see, I do have my fabric vinyl attached to the mat. This mat is so old, but it's got to be the most stickiest, strongest mat I have, so this is perfect. So let's go ahead and cut. All right, so let's take a look at what it looks like. Let's see how good this cut out. Fabulous. All right. I'm going to remove the pieces. Oh, cut out perfectly. One piece. Two piece. I gotta pop this little hole out. There it is. And finally, oh, I love when the machine cuts everything out so perfectly. So here is my credit card slot section. Oh, this vinyl is so cute. So look at the holes back there. Let's put, this is a project. I have projects everywhere that I'm working on, but you can see the holes back there. Cut out perfect. So there's the credit card slot section. I definitely want my credit card slots to be like a black color or a white color. So this is super cute. Got my snap tabs. So you can see the holes are punched out nicely, or cut out, I should say, not punched out. And I didn't realize. All right. So cute. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. I have my glitter HTV for the inside pocket. I thought this would be perfect for it. And so the next piece that we're gonna cut is this one. I'm a little concerned about this one, but I think this will be kind of cool. So we're gonna try this one first, and then we'll cut out our glitter HTV for our lining. All right, so here we go with this one. This one just has straight lines. I did put more pressure on there, so this one should be easy to cut. Even though it's a little flexible, I'm a little nervous as to how this one's gonna cut on the machine, but we're gonna see right now. Do you see my cuties? I made some glitter rhinestone Cricut cutie decals. I have one on my Explorer 3. Ah, I'm cutting the same piece. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I guess this is gonna be another pattern piece, but it's not big enough. Oh, it might be. It might just get it right to the edges. So let me pause this. This is obviously gonna be another wallet. All right, guys. So we had a slight disaster. Because this is so flexible, I was a little concerned about this cutting with the knife blade. And I cut the wrong piece anyway. I'm actually supposed to be cutting the center piece like this, the pocket piece. So it's straight lines. And this is what happened. So I wanted to try the straight lines with this fabric. However, I'm going to do something else with this because I've already cut the wrong thing. And as you can see, these little circles didn't cut out so well. But I did put default pressure on here too, so that might also be the issue. I'm going to have to play around with this and figure out what settings are good for this if you want to cut this on your die cutting machine. However, I think it might have been better if I would have just put the glitter HTV on here. It would have given it some more structure. Again, if I was cutting the right pattern piece, but we already cut this. So I have moved on to some pink marine vinyl. Once again, this is from my punk broderie. So this will be the other side of my wallet. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this on here. All right, so here we go again. But I made these cute little Cricut Cutie rhinestone decals. I did this with my rhinestone program. How cute are they? They're decals. All right, so we're gonna see what this looks like. Hopefully not a disaster. Fabulous. Let's go ahead and peel back the marine vinyl. And it looks like it cut it nicely. I'm telling you, this old mat is so sticky. All right, so here's that piece. So this will be the wallet piece. This is going to be a really cute wallet. All right, so this is the card slot, right? This is the pocket. So how cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love this one. All right, so that's how you do that. So now we're going to go ahead and send the glitter HTV to cut. This one is pretty simple. Let me just cut some of this excess off. All right, so I've cut out my center piece. This is replacing the fabric inside the Purse Pal pocket. Fabulous. So there is my Purse Pal pocket lining. So once again, here is the I'm not going to show you how to put it together here on YouTube, so go check out her channel to sew this thing together. So I have that there. Here's my little snap tab. I'm going to go ahead and put some beacon glue on here, and then I'm going to go ahead and edge coat this. And so there's the pocket, or the card slots, the snap tab, there's the two pieces. Then you have your exterior pocket. This marine vinyl is gorgeous. This is also from my punk broderie. And then your interior pocket lining if you don't want to do fabric. So if you want to do fabric and you want to use your Cricut Maker to cut the fabric, you will need to use your rotary tool. That's pretty much it on how to cut your Linds Handmade Purse Pal using your die cutting machine. And so thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.